As Noble Struggle here with episode 2 of the Star Wars Empire at War Fall of the Republic mod. And let's just get underway. We've been taking out this ring of planets, getting ready for our defenses against the massive separatist armada joining in. Yeah, so I have a weird schedule this weekend with the kiddos, so I'm actually having a couple of free hours to go ahead and stream. So we're doing so now. So let's go ahead and get this into full screen mode. And for those of you guys watching on the live, click into the live, turn the phone sideways. It'll get a lot larger and I'll get a lot smaller. Alright, accept, back, and that's that. This is Star Wars Empire at War. It's one of my favorite games to play. You can do Galactic Conquest, where you're controlling the maps in both space and ground. You can also do, we might as well start a recon up here as well. Get that going, get that going. And you can do ground battles as well. We'll get those going too. The hard part is we're going to soak up a lot of resources pretty quick into these new planets, but we're going to need to. Hey, look, it's Kashyyyk. It's the same thing that what we're doing on the tabletop, but that's all right. That's a crap ton of stuff. All right.
Mission log updated.
All right. That kind of throws it into a little bit of a curvature. Let's get a probe droid going over to here. Holy crap. Okay. What kind of planet system is this? Come on now. Let's see if we can take over this fleet here. We are going to have to build some more capital ships.
Unit in production.
Mod, this is Fall of the Republic. Ah, that's a better one. We could technically fight that, but that's going to be a lot of things coming our way. How much dreadnoughts do we have? We have 10, those. Ah, okay. All right. We're going to wait for these acclimators to join up, and then we're going to go in. Let's get in some of these guys.
Unit construction complete.
I guess I need to update that ATE card. Yeah, you can. I'm treating it personally as it has Arsenal 2 already, so we're not actually doing anything crazy with that just yet. But yeah, when you definitely can, let's update that. If you can get the font size just a little bit bigger for that ATTE, that would be amazing. Have you played Thrawn's Revenge yet? I have not played Thrawn's Revenge just yet. I'm actually working through a lot of the mods. I just happen to really like this one a lot. But I've heard it's really good. Is this new or something that's seen around a lot? This is actually the last update I remember was last July, I believe, was the last update this game has gotten. But honestly, it's really great. It has about 5 different galactic campaigns you can play in just one DLC by itself. It's one of my favorite ones to play so far. But honestly, I haven't had enough time to play this as much as I want to. I just discovered that these had mods last year. So last year's summer or whatnot, I discovered that there's mods for this game. And I've just been doing such a deep dive into it. We've been doing Halo mods, this Fall of the Republic mods, even the Stargate mod, which is awesome. If you like this, check out Clone Wars mod. It's dead, but the infantry combat is my favorite. Definitely will. I know I have a ton of things subscribed, but I haven't actually dove into it all just yet. All right. This might be horrible. This might be fine. Either way, you know what? Let's do this. What do you guys into here? And then let's just go. Let's just see. This is going to be atrocious. But what I really want to do is I want to recreate this on the tabletop. And I'm working with a guy called Space Navy. And he's working on his own kind of major grand scale game called Star Wars Regiment. I wanted to take that and incorporate that with a board game. I thought about incorporating X-Wing and Armada and Legion into it, which would be awesome. But the rounds, the battles, they don't happen as quickly as what we need to. So we need something in the interim that goes pretty quick. And that's what we're going to be working on now. I appreciate you guys. We're already at 1.4k likes. So we got one. Oh my gosh. All right. All right. Yep. Working on it. Uno momento. Bringing in the reinforcements. I'm glad I did it this way. Let's bring in all of our forces. There we go. Looks like we only got 200 here.
Winds responding. Republic light cruiser responding.
Alright, I will bring in another one of you. I'll bring another one of you. And you. And you. And you. Another one of you. Oh my gosh. We're gonna have a bunch of fighters probably, so let's bring in some of you. Might as well another one of you. And another one of you. Oh my gosh, let's just do another one of you. And another one of you. Oh my gosh. Alright. Hold everything. I appreciate the follows, C. McD Chalice. What game is this? What mod is this? This is Star Wars Empire War, Fall of the Republic. You have quite the battle on your hands, my friend. We do indeed. We're getting into the thick of it. And if you haven't seen this yet, watch this. You can press a little movie mode onto it, and we can see everything that's going on. Oh man, we got a whole ton coming on in here. Alright. Let's go ahead and do some extra firepower. We don't have to worry about the armor just yet. Our shields are holding up. Close. Alright, now we'll start doing the repairs. There we go. Alright, we're taking out some of their ships already. They do have a lot shooting into us, but we are... Alright, you guys now time to brace. Oh man, here they come. Alright. That dreadnought's going to be down. The artillery's going to be down. There we go. Keep on bringing in. We are doing just fine. We haven't lost a single group yet. Keep on holding, everyone. We lost a dreadnought. Can we bring one in? We do have an extra. There we go. Which those dreadnoughts are doing exactly what they need to do. They need to hold the lines as much as possible. Let's see. Everybody doing good-ish, as well as you can. Dreadnoughts. I'm sorry, but this is one that we will lose a couple of you. Some of you may die, but that is a chance we are willing to take. Alright. I like how your backline is just a bunch of troop transports. These guys actually do pretty good, but the fighters are really what's really needed. And these bombers and everything else, they're going to lay waste into a whole lot. Now, the Acclimator 1s versus the Acclimator 2s, the Acclimator 2s, they do get some fighters, which is okay, and they try to change over to the better weaponry, but the fighter support just helps overall so much more. Ooh. Alright, losing a couple more dreadnoughts, bringing them into it. 3, 2... Oh, we're repairing that guy just enough. Can't we keep... Oh, we... Alright, doing okay. Let's go ahead and get these extra repairs done. Extra firepower. There we go. Start to take out one of those guys. Your fields of fire are blocked by other ships. I would split battle group 1 through 2. In which direction does that usually work for split fire, by the way? I will move these guys up to go ahead and get into this fight a little bit more. But when you get a chance, take a look at it. Will do. I appreciate the follow, user. Welcome. Can someone tell you what game is this? This is Star Wars Empire at War with the mod Fall of the Republic. Alright, let's go ahead and get another dreadnought into here. It looks like they are starting to poke into those lines.
Understood, we're moving out.
But honestly, we're doing pretty darn good considering what we're fighting. Alright, one of the first big ships are almost dead. There we go. I appreciate the follow, Custom Gaming. Is this CS2? CS2. I don't know what CS2 is, but this is Empire at War. Yeah, dude, this is a great game, and the mods make it so much better as well. Oh my gosh. Repair as much as you can. We have like 5 ships almost dead. Oh gosh, this is a battle that we will win, but we are going to pay the cost. I can't pin stuff from TikTok PC? Interesting. Need help. I have the mod for this, but I don't know how to launch it with the mod. I'm new to PC. No worries. Let me walk you down through that, basically. So you get the game. You go into Steam. You go ahead. You've already subscribed in the workshop. You launch the game with the DLC, Forces of Corruption. From there, I'm going to just do movie mode while we go ahead and shoot. From there, you go into options when the games are loaded. Then you go into mods, and you select the mod you want to play. I recommend before you select that mod, you turn your screen to windowed only. Because in full screen, some mods have issues converting it over because it relaunches the game from that point of view. But if you go in the mods and then select it, it'll pop right up on options. Well, I think that's light year travel or whatnot. If the Millennium Falcon crashed on Earth, you mean a light year away? It's an interesting theory because, like, if someone took a very, very precise telescope that could see light years in the future, and they went to go look at that, we took out both of those behemoths. Sounds good, cowboys. But if you took a microscope, a telescope, and you went to see Earth from billions of light years away, you would be seeing dinosaurs, ancient Romans, anything. Depends on how far away you were. And that's one of the neat things about it is, like, what would we see from a far place away? So it's the question of distance is time, and time is the distance of light. And it's such a weird concept when something's so far away that it's in the past, that you're actually going backwards in time in a sense. But that's a whole weird time travel thing there. But what game is this called? This is called Star Wars Empire War. All right, everyone that is healthy, look at you guys. I knew you guys would be just fine. How about you guys? You guys are fine too. Dreadnoughts? I know, you guys took the brunt of that.
Pelta here.
Peltas? Let's move you guys up. You guys are good. Bombers? Everyone that's damaged, stay back. Everyone that's healthy, we're going to keep on pushing forward. I appreciate the follow, Dylan. Welcome to the struggle, man. The main three things we do here is, one, we play RTS games. The second thing is we play tabletop games on our videos. And the third thing, we always have a good time. Alright, let's get these guys up, and now let's push forward into their main structures below. There shouldn't be anything really left. There's a group of ties. We'll take 5 squadrons to take out one tie group. And let's do movie mode. What were the big ships you destroyed? Those are part of the expanded lore that I want to get for Star Wars Armada on the tabletop game. I don't remember their name off the top of my head. I want to say it's a Manicore, potentially, or a Manator. But I have to look and see. And this playthrough, I've not unlocked those ships yet. But they're awesome. And they're just so huge. They're actually a Republic ship. So what we're fighting right now is we're actually fighting the, if you had played Civilization, there's guerrilla units or like barbarians. We're fighting the barbarian planets that no one owns currently in this kind of game. I really want you to see your reaction live onto the ATTE card. Yeah, okay, alright. While we're going ahead and fighting these space stations, this might as well be a good enough time for us to check the Discord and see what's going on here. Let's see. Where is... No, go on to here. No, we can't. You cannot add that. That's a bonus thing we could do. You cannot secretly add into that. But we will do something. But... he knows too much about what's going to happen in Kashyyyk. He must not know. The rest of the car looks good, though. There we go. Honestly, that's not bad. We lost a bunch of our front line, but that's what our front line's supposed to do. Let's see. What were those big ships? They lost so much. Procreator? Procreator Battlecruiser. So it's one of the ships I want to get in, okay, sounds good, man. But I want to get those ships in Star Wars Armada as well. Alright, let's move these guys into here. How many artillery? 2? I need at least 2. So we're going to keep that. How are we doing here? We need more artillery. So let's go ahead and build up all artillery for these front lines. Alright, you guys over to here. You guys go scout what this looks like
Mission
next.
log updated.
How much? We need more clones. I need more clones. So let's go into here. Let's go to clones.
Started.
Yes. Base defenses. Yes. Oh gosh. Everything's so expensive.
Recruiting soldiers.
Clones.
Recruiting troops.
Clones. Oh, you know what? All you guys are coming with. The army needs you. Yes. Come join the major war support. Procreator. Alright. Now, once we get these clones inbound, we're going to go ahead and jump right into the ground battle itself. I don't have any ATTs, though. I want at least one ATT. Oh, there's some clones. Close that out. Get out of here. Actually, we'll take all those clones. Alright.
Vehicle canceled.
Let's get an ATT. Oh! I can't build an ATT here. Interesting. Alright. This is going to be where we're going to build our ATTs at. This is going to be our ground operations.
Beginning construction.
Is that a heavy? Yeah, okay. That's fine. We will then continue making these guys and bring up these then. We'll go without the ATT currently. Cool, I was wondering if that was one. I just didn't know someone made a model. Yeah. So they actually, the Star Wars Armada community, even though Armada is dead, they are still producing new units, new cards, and everything. And unintentionally and intentionally, the videos that we publish for our tabletop games end up being somewhat of the spotlight for those manufactured homebrew cards. So like for Star Wars Legion, we're doing an ATT card, which me and Fogoth are tinkering with the card itself. Alright, let's just jump right into the ground battle here. Now, what I want to do, hey, Fogoth, if you want, we need to tinker with an LAT card for Star Wars Legion. I have it 3D printed. I need to paint it, but we're pretty darn close to might as well just using it. I need to come up with a stand, and I need to come up with a card for it. But nothing that we have to rush into. I'm not planning to do it with Kashyyyk, but it just would be something cool, you know, like an aerial battle kind of thing, you know. Alright, so ground battles are basically the same. We have our units, they have their units. We shoot each other till one person wins. Alright, let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, now to start off, it looks like we do have some civilian support in the center. These guys will randomly spawn in some civilians with some basic pistols and rifles. We can try to save them, but honestly, they get stuck into the fray really quickly on. Alright,
At maximum unit capacity.
let's also then convert this to start getting some more troops.
Construction.
And that is the battlecruiser a couple hundred years before BBY. Okay, interesting. Alright, let's go ahead. Clones over to this platform, clones over to this platform. Let's go ahead and actually see about... Ooh, you guys took over here? Heck yeah, civilians. Oh, they are getting peppered. Civilians, go take over this.
Secure to build pad.
Don't worry, we're going to bring up the backup. Clones, sabers,
Unit capacity.
we got the mid. Everyone in here, let's go. Let's keep on pushing.
Turret constructed.
Build up some defenses along the sides. And then everyone in the center, let's just keep on working on taking these over. Get into here. Looks like they got some chicken walkers coming inbound. Let's go get some more troops. Let's get the police department on our side. Alright, let's form over to here and get these guys over to here. They do have a juggernaut and such.
Complete.
I'm clicking a little bit too fast for the game. Alright. Looks like they got a tank trying to hit us in the rear, but that's fine there. Go ahead and hold here. Bunch of chicken walkers. Actually, screw it. Get over to this place and get some police to help us. It's kind of neat. In these kind of battles, you can actually get more civilians to come help you. And right now, we are convincing the civilian population to come help join the fight. Do you prefer this or Thrawn's Revenge? I haven't played much of Thrawn's Revenge, honestly, but I enjoy most mods. Now, I'm actually thinking, I think I have played Thrawn's Revenge a little bit. I think the units are not squad-based, though. They're individual-based. And that I don't really like too much. The individual units were like, this guy's actually like 20 units. That just gets kind of tricky over time, I think. I appreciate the follow, Matthias. Is this Red Dead Redemption 2? Hell yeah, man. There's a guy with a horse somewhere around here. I just gotta find him. He's probably getting thrown off of it by now. Oh, nice! You guys pushed all the way up to there? Oh, man. Heckin' proud of you. Alright. You guys took out that. Let's keep on just pushing on. That didn't look good. Artillery! Oh, shoot! Let's keep on pushing. Push to the artillery. Alright, with artillery, let's get... Come on, we gotta take it. Take it, take it, take it. There we go. With artillery, we just gotta keep on pushing.
There we go. We secured a build pad.
Fire in the hole.
Bombing run available.
Alright, come on now.
What's our plan of attack, sir? We're on our way.
There we go. Alright, we got a bombing run inbound. Let's get this LAT in here and get some Y-Wings to support. Got a chicken walker, nothing crazy. Bombing one right there. Get out of there, LAT. You've done your part.
Stay strong, boys.
Alright, artillery is now down. This is a very much like Red Alert 3 in a lot of ways, except for Red Alert 3 had a... You can put down the buildings at any point. This is very a fixed position building situation. But this is called Star Wars Empire of War with the mod Fall of the Republic. Alright, pushing up with these guys here. There we go. Let's get these juggernaut. Let's get this juggernaut. Y-Wing's already bombarded those buildings there. That should be close to it. Now, by the way, for those of you guys watching, click onto the live, turn the phone sideways. The whole screen will get a lot larger and you'll see so much more. And if you enjoy seeing RTS games, tabletop games, or just having a good time, feel free to go ahead and follow to join us. We're pushing to that 10,000 follower mark so we can start getting paid here on TikTok. And maybe eventually on YouTube. We have like 300 people on YouTube, but hey, every person matters. I appreciate the follow, Connor. Welcome. And Bradley. I appreciate you guys.
Let's move.
Alright, let's go ahead and hunt down the remaining people left. Looks like there's a group over to the side. Let's get you guys into this LAT. There we go.
Acknowledge, General.
Alright. Oh!
Put together, soldier.
Oh, it's just a sensor array. That's fine.
Right away, sir. Yes, sir. Fire.
Alright, after we take out those guys... There we go. And that's it. Now let's go ahead and go to this next planet and keep on liberate them. Now the thing is, these are barbarians basically. These are the easy things to take out. The hard part is going to be when the main armies of blue and green start to slam into us, which they are going to do here soon.
Construction complete.
And it is going to be atrocious. It's going to be so difficult.
Building started.
And we are going to have to start building up a lot more things here too. Let's see. That's an easy fleet. We do need to build up our dreadnoughts though, so I have not forgotten about them. Let's go to here. Queue up 3 of those there. 3 more of those there. Let's do 4. So our fleets become stronger. Oh, that's all of our resources already. Holy crap.
Construction complete.
Cruel AI. Scaled AI. On Admiral difficulty, completely cruel. On Captain, which we are playing now, for me to learn the game itself a little bit more. Well, learn the mod. It's pretty balanced. It's pretty balanced. Because if you don't know all the nicks and the niches for everything, it works pretty well. But if you do know everything, Admiral is great. It is always going to put pressure on to win. This game is called Star Wars Empire at War. This mod is called Fall of the Republic. We play this all the time on YouTube. I have probably over 20 hours of me playing different mods of this game by itself. And on the tabletop, we're recreating this to play this currently. But, of course, to get all those troops, all those ships, and everything else, it takes a lot of funds. So we are building up what we can currently. Alright, let's get these dreadnoughts inbound. And then I think I'm going to start next, after I take over this next planet, I'm going to start a row of acclimators. Where every station here is going to have an acclimator in
Under
it,
construction.
or yeah, one of
Constructing
these.
unit.
Ones or twos? Ones. No, no,
Unit
twos.
Cancelled.
Twos? No, ones.
Cancelled.
I'm looking over here at the stats. We want the ones that release the most fighters. So this one releases 2 bombers and 2 fighters. So we actually want these instead. You got a capital shipyard? Oh, you know what? I think you're right.
Building under construction.
Heavy frigate yard? Let's hover over this guy and see. I don't think I have just yet. I think the closest thing we're going to get to is this guy right here, which we need to build a scout ship to see. And I appreciate you mentioning that, by the way.
Building
Let's get that station over here. Alright, let's move this acclimator over to this side. Probe droid over to here. Quad, that is a hard fight. We need to really get one of these capital shipyards, which this fleet, that'd be kind of tricky, but I think we could do it. Let's get some more dreadnoughts, because we are just going to be basically replacing dreadnoughts.
production.
And then after that, we're going to attack that station. For, what is that, Rendelli? Rendelli? Yeah. Alright.
Tactical battle imminent.
Ooh! Who are we? Who's fighting us? They are fighting us. Alright, small probe army. What do we have for our station? We were building that up. We might end up losing that for just a second. Alright, let's begin. Man, I feel like I need a mini fridge. I talk so much that I feel like I need a replenishment of drink after drink. A Sprite. It's Sprite. Have you spied Quat? I have. It's been a little bit, but what game is this, dude? This is Star Wars Empire War Forces of Corruption. I don't expect us to win this battle. We don't have enough build up just yet. But they do have provinces, they have a hard sell, they have some Gazanti transports, and they have, what is this, a Diamond Cruiser. I need to really get the Diamond Cruiser. I appreciate the follow, Jordan. If you ever want to see more of this, we do these on lives, we post the lives on YouTube, and then we recreate this on the tabletop as well.
This used to be a judicial ship, you know.
Yeah, I know. You're not really the best ship. In fact, actually, you're the only ship we have currently, because we just started building this up. Oh gosh. Is this all? Is this all that's left? Alright, we're just gonna auto resolve that. That's not okay. Alright, that's fine. Now real quick, you guys go over to here and show them what's boss.
Tactical battle imminent.
Now let's get back into the fight. When did this come out? I've never seen a Star Wars strategy game. Looks absolutely ace. 2006, my man. 2006 is when this came out, and they have been working on mods ever since. Alright, now let's bring in our actual forces. We have to rebuild those dang things again, though, but we'll get there.
Breaking comm silence. There's nothing we can't handle. Engaging drive thrusters. Bearing set.
Delta frigate moving out. Delta frigate moving out. Anyone need repairs?
Closing on the target.
I need to make some dreadnoughts for Star Wars Armada.
History. Closing on the target.
Now that I got a 0.2 3D printer for the nozzle, I really need to do that.
Navigating.
Oh, why are you retreating, my mans?
Breaking comm
We just have the... This game is definitely alive because of mods. I play a game, the loss you take a Kuwaiter with it. Understood. I fully agree. I'm just planning on taking on this guy out just a little bit sooner because they don't have that much. Yes. The ground, we intercepted the ground forces. Auto resolve that. Yes. Eat all of those.
Awaiting your
Although
orders,
they are
sir.
attacking us heavily right now.
Awaiting your
So we
orders,
need to
sir.
build up everything we can into here. We luckily distracted them. But, oh gosh.
Beginning construction.
They are, we don't need to build that. We need to start building up
Building
this.
started.
We need to start building up more. Okay,
Awaiting your orders, sir.
let's get these other parts into here.
Consider it.
We really need to take over this next shipyard. So I think what we're going to do next is we're going to take all these extra dreadnoughts and we're going to push this fleet right into here, and then we're going to take over this place next. Let's land these ground units till we are ready to fight that, just in case, so we can hold these lines.
Departure vector set.
And then I'll just pull them all back out afterwards.
Squad stands together.
Oh, well, even more people.
Course approved.
Alright, how many dreadnoughts? We got tons. We're going in. Let's take over this so we start building up bigger ships, because we're going to need it to fight the Separatists. Alright, and in the meantime, build up that. You don't need anything else. You will build up one of these. Begin. What about Telete? We'll have to check it out. I believe that's a... I appreciate the donations, by the way. I just seen those. We'll have to keep on pushing through there. Oh man, we just hit our goal for followers for the day. 7,550. I appreciate each one of you guys. We are about to take over this shipyard. Oh my gosh, son of a gun. Alright, they have the better ships. That's exactly why we are here.
Engaging drive
Oh
thrusters.
man,
Set.
son of a gun. Bring them all in.
There's nothing we can't handle.
Bring in the Peltas.
We can do that.
What type of mod do you use? I use Fall of the Republic. I use Humanity's Retaliation for Halo. It's always a fun one. And there's a Stargame mod that I like a lot as well. And there's also, I think I already said Fall of the Republic, but just in case I didn't.
Copy that, sir. Yes, sir. We're on the move.
There's so much where...
Stay on the target.
Oh, guys.
This is
Now,
Bravo
get
4.
Zap, Zap,
No.
Zap. Let me bring him in.
Engaging drive
Yes.
thrusters.
One more just for good measure. Another one here. And, oh, why not? Just another dreadnought. Just a line of dreadnoughts. Good afternoon, I-Zero. How you doing, man? They do have a battle cruiser in the back, though. They have a dreadnought. Is the mod Venators are actually good? So the modded Venators are actually, they're okay, but Venators are overhyped in the Clone Wars TV show. That's the biggest issue. Game name, Star Wars Empire at War. To straighten the front line. Oh, yeah. So we're going to do that, but we have to take over this first, because now the Separatists are starting to actually shoot into us. This is a, one quick moment. Let's activate extra firepower and get these repairs underway. Oh my gosh. There's so many. Oh man. Keep on holding. Keep on holding. Get ready for more dreadnoughts, guys. Alright, we got a few of them already starting to go down.
We've lost a squad member.
Alright, next one up. Bring him in. Next one.
Sail out. I repeat, sail out.
Not a home world, but just a strong one. We need to get these capital ships, which we will do, but it'll be a little bit costly. Alright, we need to also make sure we're bracing with these guys here. There we go. Another one of those. Currently, right now, it's Empire versus Clones, but this is just because we're versing Barbarians in the sense. Let's get an extra Pelta into here, and then activate the repairs. There we go. Alright, let's bring in another Dreadnought. And then we'll bring in one of these guys. There we go. We're starting to break them all through.
The enemy's in full retreat. That's how it's done. Good shooting, sir. Reinforcements.
Okay.
Waiting your
That.
orders, sir.
Let's bring in another Dreadnought. Oh, they actually got an acclimator into the back. I didn't see that till just now.
Underway.
I copy that.
Alright, how we doing on the fighting? Doing alright.
Ready for attack orders.
Extra firepower. Alright. Let's see. Oh, no, the game's not Homeworld. I haven't heard of a game called Homeworld, actually. What is it about?
Our hull is near critical.
There we go. Last few guys left. Let's go ahead and do We'll bring in another one of these guys. And then we'll do some movie mode real quick. But yeah, so right now we're fighting barbarians, basically. Barbarians in civilization, in a sense. Because this game, this part specifically, is like a one-planet start. And so we start with one planet, they start with one planet, and you try to take over the entire galaxy. How many hours do I have? I wish I could record it when it first came out in 2006. I would say easily over 3,000 hours at that point. But on Steam with this, and haven't started this recently with mods and everything else, probably only about 500 or so. So my gauge of how much I've played in the traditional game... Oh, I need to spawn some more units. The gauge of how many units... Sorry, one quick moment. Everything is fine. Okay. But the gauge of how much I played for the base and the DLC itself is probably about 2,000 to 3,000 for the base game, maybe 2,200, and then mods about only 300 hours or so. Of course, looks like we're finishing down the rest of them. Ooh, we are low. Extra firepower, embrace everybody. I started playing a couple months ago and already have about 300 hours. Dude, this is a great game to play. And if you like to see it, feel free to follow along. This is the main game we like to stream or whatnot here at Noble Struggle. I appreciate the follow, man. And DJ, I appreciate you guys too. And Chief. Also, if you guys haven't already, click into the live, turn your phone sideways. It'll get a lot larger. You can see a lot more of the map actually going on as well. And when these are published onto YouTube, they'll actually be in the full screen, so you can have the whole screen for it too. Some people like to join and watch TikTok while on their computer, so that way they can see it as a full screen by itself versus just on the phone. Alright, we're doing pretty good. We're holding... The reason why we're holding this formation is these Peltas are trying to heal us as much as possible, while we're also taking them out from afar. Anakin had no choice. Those younglings were armored and coming right at him. Alright, so we're doing pretty good. We have a lot of things barely alive, but that's okay. At least they did not go down. So these guys only have one engine left. That victory's down. They only really have one victory left and some fighters coming in. And then we get to take out that big shipyard. I appreciate the follow, HDK. Yeah. Alright. Let's see. That Dreadnought's finally down as well. Oh, I thought I made you a moderator. I'll have to change that. I thought we did. But I'll have to tinker with that. No, this is a Star Wars Empire at War, and we're right now doing a Clone Wars mod currently. Alright, looks like that victory is starting to get eaten up a little bit now. Ah, okay. I'll tinker with that here after the, probably end of this or whatnot. Checking to see if we're in still good graces before the kiddo comes home. Let's see. Close. Yep, alright, kiddo is still far away. No, this is not mobile, unfortunately. Honestly though, it could be a game now. Phone games are now excelling to the point to where they're awesome, and they could possibly be a phone game at this point. Alright, looks like that victory's starting to end. Let's move everything that's healthy.
Captain here.
Yes, sir.
Alright, if you're healthy, start pushing forward.
To the captain.
Standing by. Republic Light Cruiser responding.
At your command.
Anything healthy here? You are. Go ahead.
As you wish, Commander.
Alright, Peltas, I know you guys are all healthy.
At your command.
You're healthy.
What is it, sir?
You're healthy. Everything else that's really wounded in the back, stay back. We're going to go ahead and take out this base now.
Your orders, sir? Affirmative, sir.
Alright. It definitely can be. If you've never played a strategy game, or if you're very familiar with RTS games, it is one of those higher end games where you're constantly doing one thing or another. But looks like we're fighting through those fighters and just got to get to this capital ship. Let's go ahead and press into here. The game name is Star Wars Empire at War with the mod Fall of the Republic. And honestly, there's so much micromanagement you have to do with this that it's just constant action. And it's one of the best things I've found to stream that's an RTS game. What does the spy droid do? So the spy droid allows us to go look at the planet and scout out its defenses, see what kind of fleets they have and everything else. But yeah, you can find this on Steam on the computer or whatnot. It is a great game to play for sure. Looks like we're closing in onto those capitals, defense stations. What factions does the game have? The game has actually, so the base game starts with Rebels, Empire, and Corruption, but then the mods exploded. Old Republic, Rebels, Clones, CIS, even Halo for UNSC, Covenant. We even have done a few of those. It just gets insane for it. Alright guys, hey now.
Intercept course.
You do not have to charge that full ahead, my guys.
I copy that.
Fall back a little bit.
Republic light cruiser.
I played the Supreme Commander Forge Alliance for years. Do you think I would find this hard? No. Supreme Commander is pretty much on par with this. Supreme Commander, you had to put out your buildings in live and kept on working on economy while then also fighting. That might actually be a little bit more difficult than this in itself. But overall, no, that's about on par with RTS difficulties. Fall of the Republic is the mod. Does it give you any extra credits? Does what give us any extra credits? I've played Supreme Commander, already done that one. When I get deeper into that game, my game starts to slow down. What should I do? Sometimes playing in window mode helps. Sometimes my game does, if I click on a lot of things very quickly, especially with the nature of this game itself, I will end up having to just kind of pause or regulate. Like, hey, I know it's kind of taking a little bit of time. Let me let it think itself out and continue going. It's just because of how the game is made. It was made to operate off of your CPU rather than your GPU. So it's not really working your graphics card, to my understanding. It's actually working your CPU. So it's one weird way where a gaming computer might not run it well, but your normal, say, student laptop might run it great. In fact, I played this game on my laptop for years beforehand. Try playing in window mode. Yeah. Check to see what faction you want to play and who you might want to play against per campaign. Yeah, you can. Now you can't and that was a great, for what we took out, that was amazing. Let's go ahead and now we gotta take out the ground forces, which shouldn't be many. We will take all of you, and all of you, except for the artillery piece. We gotta hurry though before the separatists start to attack us.
Transport cleared.
Sir, yes, sir.
Alright, one quick moment, guys. Just moving these guys over to here. Alright, start build that. Build that. And then we will build 2 or 1. I always forget. 1. I appreciate the follow, Mikey. This is Star Wars Empire at War. With the mod Fall of the Republic. So, the game is called Star Wars Empire at War. The mod is called Fall of the Republic. But there are so many mods that you could play 3 years straight with every galactic campaign and still not be complete with all the different galactic campaigns itself. Anytime, man. Anytime. Alright, let's go ahead and jump right into this. Once we take this over, we can start making Venators and even bigger ships. We should be at the highest tech level, so the only thing holding us back is time. So once we take this over, we can start pushing back the Separatists.
Stay together.
Right away, sir.
And we're going to have to hold this for as much as we can. Alright, looks like we got this over here. Let's build this. They do have natural resistance. Looks like they got some civilians. We do have a armory we can go ahead and take over. Let's push over for that. Looks like a natural progression point is this checkpoint up here. Let's get these sabers inbound and then we're going to push. Alright, sabers inbound. Go over there. clones, go ahead and go to here. You guys over to here. How long does an average campaign last? Well, everything you've seen so far that's been progressed wise, we played 3 hours yesterday before that. And so, at least 72 hours? At least for the small campaigns, 72 hours I would say, probably, of game time. Probably a week to 2 weeks on like full maps of like 75 plus planets kind of thing. That's just kind of my rough, what sounds right to me numbers. Alright, command post here. Let's get this turbo laser tower. Let's go ahead and bring in another artillery piece and another group of clones and another group of clones. Alright, we are taking over this to get more units. You see, it kind of did a small stutter right there. All I had to do was stop clicking and let it kind of think itself out, and we were just fine after. Alright, looks like we got some militia and some air coming in. That's fine there. Let's turn this into here, this into here. You guys now start pushing over to this way. Let's go towards where this teardrop is and see what's going on there. Yeah, it's definitely, you could play this game by itself and you would have 3+ years of just playing more and more with it. It took me about a week and a half to finish the ground up mode. Nice. What's the ground up mode details? I'm kind of forgetting what that was. Or I haven't played that part yet, just yet. Yeah, it can be a slog for sure. Oh, wait. Artillery dude, you do not need to go that way. But you'll have a buddy. We'll move another artillery piece over to your part. You guys go ahead and keep on protecting that. We do have a credit generator now, though. Alright, keep on pushing through. Take over these turrets. Looks like they got some local support militia. They got a turbo laser tower now, though. Let's go ahead and start focusing in on that. Oh, they already took out that turret. My gosh. There we go. I appreciate the follow. Welcome to the struggle, my man. Let's see. Artillery shells going inbound there. That's fine. Let's get some more clones for you guys. Looks like they got an A4 Juggernaut. Little baby guy. Although I need to build one. I wanted to build one for Kashyyyk. I just didn't have the time to. This is the way indeed. You reached the goal today or yesterday? Actually, both. The goal today was 7,550, but look at that. Now we're at 7,560 of you guys joining into the struggle. So we have reached the goals for both of the days, so we are doing great.
I'll take care of it, sir.
Alright, let's keep on pushing on. Looks like we got some buildings into the back, but nothing really standing in our way. Yeah, nothing there. Let's divert you guys to there. Let's get ready to call in some Y-Wings. Oh, those guys are going to go down. Alright, Y-Wings coming in a few seconds. Keep on pushing in, almost there. That's one building we can see. About the second. There's a second. Alright, Y-Wings coming in there. We don't have to worry about that now. Let's do a little bit of cinematic cam to see this coming in, though.
We secured a build pad.
Ooh! They started shooting at some of our Y-Wing bombers. That was a great view of the back of the buildings. Oh, man. Yeah, so for those guys that are new, joining in, click into the live, turn the phone sideways. You can see so much more. You'll see everything that I can see, except for my face on the top left-hand side. But that basically is just hiding our credits and our units that we can hold. All right, we have that now. Let's push down forward, and we're going to keep on working on this. Oh, they are starting to take over those front lines. Oh, the sneaky hobbitses. All right, let's get a probe droid. And start building up this. Probe droid, yes. Credits, yes. Let's go ahead and start building up the part here. Gosh, that's going to be pretty good. We're going to have to use that as a main station. Let's build up some... You know what, though? Ooh. Okay. We got an attack coming in. And the Separatists are going to keep on probing us like they are now. The biggest goal for us is to actually start building up our fleet so we can hold this front line so we can repel against these guys. I appreciate the follow, Nico. Now let's see what we got. I don't know if we have much.
Look, sir, it's
But we have to close up these lines before more Separatists come through. So we're kind of in a tricky part. What is this guy again? A Bulwark Battlecruiser. Interesting. Can we have some units, good says? Anyone? Anything? Even the fighter squadron. Alright, a TIE fighter and a consular cruiser. Oh, good, good. Some extra stuff. So we got some dreadnoughts, we got some Karoks, we have some more. Okay, alright. It's not going to be enough to really make a full difference, but we're going to at least try to fight this nonetheless. I feel like there's a Lord of the Rings game like this. Yes! And I love to play it. And the thing is, once we start being able to stream more than one time a day, basically when I can start making this into a full-time job, we'll also play that as well. There is called Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle-earth, released around the same time. They are also having mod support right now called War of the Ring. And it is an amazing game to get into as well for the Lord of the Rings side of things. Even though Noble Struggle is known for Star Wars, I am very well versed in Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, Warhammer 40k, you name it, I enjoy it. Except for Star Trek. I haven't really played much Star Trek or watched Star Trek. I don't know why. But Battlestar Galactica, Stargate Atlantis, just tons and tons of things. But they have way too many. They have way too many stuff for us to be able to survive. They got us. We might be able to get this light destroyer.
Targeting at maximum firepower.
Yeah. Yeah, we at least were able to do a little bit of damage, but no dice for this one. Let's go ahead and bring in our main fleet. Oh man, we're up to that 5.4k likes. Dude, Total War Warhammer 40k. I am so excited for. So like, small tangent here for a second. Warhammer, Total War series, right? I have been around since Medieval 2. I've been around since Rome Total War 1, the original, not the remastered, not the second one, but the original. I've been through Bretonnia for the medieval ages and all that. And then they started doing Warhammer of like Age of Sigmar for the first one. That was amazing. The second one better. The third one, I still play that today. I was playing that 2 days ago. But streaming wise, not a lot of people like to join to watch that. So I haven't done that yet. But am I excited for it? Hell yes I am. We're going to go ahead. Oh, you turds. You got us right. Oh. We're going to auto resolve that. That's okay. We aren't going to. Now we're going to fight. And now we're going to make them retreat.
inbound.
I'm going to do something cheeky, guys. I know they're going to retreat when we bring in all of our forces. Oh no! Wait. I'm doing it! I'm doing it!
Commander, as you wish, Commander.
I'm doing it!
It's great.
I know you're going to retreat, dang it. Don't you fall back from us. Bring in the Peltas. I need the Peltas.
Copy that, sir.
Bring in the Karoks.
On my way, Commander.
Right away.
Bearing set. Breaking comm silence.
We are going to hunt down these guys.
As you wish, Commander.
Alright, extra firepower, extra repairs, and extra this. More Peltas inbound.
Who needs fixing?
More Karoks, more Dreadnoughts. There we go. Bring in the anti-fighter support. And you guys come to the back. We're going to take these guys out. There we go. Start hitting them where it freaking hurts.
At your command.
Alright. Extra everything. There we go. There's 2 units down, working on the 3rd and the 4th. Oh man. It is definitely a difficult mod. That is for sure. See, now they're trying to retreat.
Awaiting your orders.
Shoot those engines. Good. Everyone fire into that. Get their engines out. Oh, he got one ship out of there. That is fine. Hey Rodney, how you doing, man? I've been doing pretty good. God dang it! If I wasn't tongue-tied. What ship was that white ship? There was a white ship. I don't remember. You'll have to point it out next time it comes back up again. Alright. Now, anyway, ground forces, come back down. Let's take this over again. And keep on building up this Space Force. And we really need to just keep on building up more ships. So let's go to here and let's build up. The easiest thing we can do is build up some acclimators just to provide for extra things. Ground. Oh, they've moved all their ground forces down there. We'll fight. We'll fight. Yeah, this is Star Wars Empire at War. Alright, let's go ahead and bring down some ground troops. We're just basically cleansing the enemy in this battle currently.
Moving in the target zone.
Base is under attack.
Come on. Ready to help. Moving ahead.
Alright, let's take over this and get some clone support into the center.
Flankers won't see it.
At maximum unit.
Perfect.
Need any
Alright, you guys go ahead and go over to here.
Now we're talking.
Let's go take out some of these civilians that are fighting us on the side. There we go. Oh, they got a big behemoth. What the heck is that? Let's get the turbo laser tower up. We have no money. That sucks. Alright. No money. Clones, move in.
Now we're talking. Turret ready.
Let's get this artillery inbound. HMP coming up. Did you ever get the Nexus Jupiter Incident to try? Great RTS game. I don't think I've ever played that. Someone's recommend. That's a ton of vehicles. That is a ton of vehicles. Oh my gosh. You guys take shields. Take cover. You guys go ahead and work on that part over there. Oh my gosh. Do we have even any money? We don't. There's so much.
We secured a build pad.
There's many more of us, though. 1 million on the way.
Roger that. Moving into position.
Alright, they got an HMP. What the heck is even this? A Protica? Oh, man. Alright, artillery's inbound to help us out. There we go. Let's keep it going. Oh, wait! They're coming from the rear! Retreat! You stay up. It looks like he's not really he didn't realize he's coming from the rear. Oh, we're attacking there. Go ahead and take cover. Get ready. Oh man, that's so many of them. Don't you guys run? You fight what's shooting you. You fight what's shooting you. Worry about the big guy later. I appreciate the effort. All right, you guys need to come back. Protect your artillery piece. Oh my gosh. There is so many of these big guys. Jesus Christ. At one point, can we just nuke the buildings? Wait, did I say that? Alright, those are all gone. Let's take out this HMP over here. Alright, fall back.
Bombing run available.
We do have a bombing run available, at least. That's nice.
Our base is under attack.
Man, there's so much stuff going on. Oh, they took over this little barracks over here. Oh, the son of a guns. You guys, let's do the same thing. Let's go get some more infantry. Oh. Alright, that's what we're going to call it. Right there. We're going to need the extra reinforcements in. This only holds 2? Oh gosh. You guys go back and get some more reinforcements from the rear. This is not good. Oh, that's a good bombing run though. Here we go. That was really good. Dropping some more clones.
Fire at will! Order acknowledged.
There we go. Alright, everybody meeting to the center. We need the extra support. They have a ton of units here. My gosh. Oh, man. Are those commandos? They were. They had some commandos back here. Alright. Clones, you did the work. You fought the commandos. You guys have to hold here. Otherwise, we can't get more troops on the ground. They got local militia fighting us right now. Alright, guys, come on. Join in over here. Let's get some flamers inbound. Scouts. And troopers. And also, let's get some troopers to go ahead and guard the rear. Oh, man. I have a feeling this is going to be the beginning of chaos now. Squadron of Bubblers. Hey, man, I don't know how to say those guys still to this day. Alright. You guys, let's get ready. There's a turbo laser tower on the other side that we have to go ahead and fight. Everyone go ahead and gather up. We're going to move out to get that. Belbala. Belbala. Basically, Bubblers. Basically, that's Bubala, right? Execute Order 66. Bunch of B1s there. Not too much of an issue. Up to 13,000 likes. I appreciate all you guys. And we're already 12 people past the follower goal for the day. That is amazing. And if you guys haven't, by the way, click into the live, turn your phone sideways. The screen will get so much larger and you can see so much more. And while you're in, if you want to watch more, we do RTS games all the time. We do tabletop games all the time. And we always have a good time. Alright, let's go ahead and looks like we have dominated that. Let's unsecure there. Half of you guys go here, the other half go here. We have now taken out most of their forces.
That's another command post under Republic control.
Alright, now we're just down to these command posts, which they do have command posts that can also respawn troops all the time, so we do have to keep ours semi-guarded. Alright, let's double speed this since they're just walking slowly. The only bad part about double speed is by the time they get engaged, sometimes they can just instantly get wiped. Not ours, though.
The Republic is in control of a command post. A command post is under
Alright.
control.
What do we do now? We have all the command posts. Do we just... You guys, we'll do the circle. Everyone go in the circle. You guys then go up to here. And then you guys go over to here. We will find the remaining separatists eventually.
We secured a build pad.
Alright, so they are not there. Let's check the corner over here. Somewhere or another, there's a hidden clanker just hiding.
We secured a build pad.
Ah, there's the hidden clankers. Shoot the B1s. Don't worry about the turret. Oh, they have another turret. Wow, they had the whole thing over here, huh? There we go. Man, that was a ton of clones. Alright. But we took over the planet again. Let's go ahead and with here, I need more funds. Let's see. Let's scout this part next. That's what we're doing there. We need to go ahead get this going on. We need to build a station. Let's go over to here to get ready.
Got you on the comm.
Okay, that's fine there. My gosh, guys. We're starting to get into the thick of it now.
Training troops.
Let's get more clones for the front lines. You are a very small fleet. I'm not worried about that at all. But I'm worried about how much we can keep on building upwards after that.
Building under construction.
Okay, that's fine. Let's go ahead.
Construction
Gosh. Do we leave them there or do we not? We're already down to 900. I need to really build up these guys as well over on this side.
Construction complete.
We are very expensive clones. Very expensive. Ooh! Capital Shipyard. I feel like that's a must. Alright. You guys, how are we doing? Well, we're healthy. We're healthy enough to go fight that. Alright, let's build that up next. Let's begin. Alright.
We've come across enemy units.
Alright, we have our main boy. They have theirs. That's not really that much. So, let's go ahead and skip half of the battle by just bringing in our guys midway through.
Engaging drive thrusters.
Delta frigate moving out. Us?
Closing on the target. On my way, Commander.
I wish you could save like a fleet
History.
group or whatnot.
On my way, Commander.
I do need to make more dreadnoughts. So next time we go into the galactic map, if anyone wants to remind me, that would be much appreciated,
Copy that, sir.
but not fully needed.
Bearing set.
Honestly, we could use just a little bit of everything. Our guys have took a little bit of losses in the past couple of battles.
Favorite Delta responding.
Alright. Now you can come over here. That's a lot of troop transports.
Ready for attack.
Alright, you guys go ahead and start extra firepower. There we go.
Coordinates have been destroyed. There's too many of them. Sir, we've done it.
Start liberating everyone now. Man, 17k likes. I appreciate you guys. Alright. I seen that Karak start to get damaged. Let's go ahead and start bracing and repairing. Let's see, what else do they got left? Not really too much yet. They have a ton of fighters though. Okay. Those Gazanti transports are going to be a little bit of an issue. They also have a repairer as well on their side. Looks like we're out damaging them, thankfully enough. There we go. Bunch of Gazantis are going down now. The Gazantis, by the way, are these small little transport ships, mainly known for the Empire, actually, and then you'll see them in the the Rebels TV show. There we go. That's another transport down. Only a few more left.
I repeat, fail out.
Okay, we are just fine there. Let's go back to movie mode while these guys finish off these guys up below. Tons of those V-19s just get into the thick of it. Love to see it. Thoughts on Star Wars Squadrons? IMO, the Empire characters in it are a bit more entertaining than Rebels. Star Wars Squadrons. Are we talking about the game that where you're basically ships with fighting in X-Wings and Y-Wings and kind of going with that? If that's the case, I really think that it's a really well-made game. I actually really enjoyed the way you can change your power to be towards the shields or the weapons, or there's a third thing. Shields, weapons, or engines. Yes. But I don't know. I don't know if I've ever beat the campaign on it though. For some reason, the inertia in that campaign kind of died out for me. It was fun. It was good, but I felt like you needed to play multiplayer on that, and because of that, it kind of just drove it to where I didn't play it as much. All right, we're doing pretty good. Let's just go forward and fight this station in the back.
Clear the area.
But no, I like it a lot. Honestly, the hard part though is, right, it was such a good fighter game that if you were not good at playing as a fighter, you were not good at the game. Like, it was a very niche kind of thing. But like Star Wars Battlefront 2, That had a great way to make even basic fighters into like a good like ace in a sense. It had, but you could still also be better than other players. Like just the way they are AI just was a little bit more easier for those that couldn't fly as well, I feel like. Was there 2 campaigns on that game? I can't remember. I only played the Rebel one on that. It was like some ties come pushing in on that side. The mod is called Fall of the Republic.
Targeting at maximum firepower.
Alright, this station here is going to go down pretty good. I could definitely see that. I could definitely see the Star Wars Squadrons being made for a VR game. Oh, I might have never got that far to be going back and forth between them. To be honest, I might need to redo that. Hell, we might even do a campaign with that sometime.
Sensors picking up an enemy squadron approaching up ahead.
There we go. Oh yeah? See, I own it. I just haven't had a chance to play it. There we go. And they didn't even lose a single person. That is what we like to see. Alright. I don't want to bring up everybody, but these random miscellaneous units, these extra troopers don't really do anything. Although the ground, let's go ahead and build up this. We'll bring all of that. I do need to build more artillery though, speaking of. And now that we got this, I do need to build more ATTEs. But now I need to build up more fleet. Oh my gosh. Let's go to here. Oh, construction complete. Capital ships? Yes. Yes, now we can make a Venator Star Destroyer. Congratulations. I wonder, can we make a Manator or Mancore on this at all? Does anyone know? Let's start saving up for these Venators to start pushing through as well. 5, 2, and 2. That's all healthy enough for us to take this part. Let's push on to here.
Construction complete.
Alright, let's drop down and do this ground battle. And then after we do this one, we'll start taking out some of the separatist planets. And then we'll start working on to the back lines after that. Alright, let's begin. We're at 19,000 likes. I appreciate y'all. And for those of you guys that are watching that haven't joined to the live, click into the live and turn your phone sideways. You can then see everything that I'm seeing as well, including a mini map and oh well, just everything. All right, let's drop this artillery down into here. Saber tanks, extra clones, and some flamers. My favorite thing about this game is it's one of the only games that you feel like you're playing the entire galaxy. You're playing the entire universe. From the images of the small individual clones to the grand strategy game of artillery to the tanks to then the space combat to the economy to everything of it. It just is a thing that lets you fully... one moment. There is... Hellfire droids? We gotta go into the back. They will rip us up if we let those live. They also got Zam Corporation tanks as well. Let's keep them on the run. You got AATs and Snell tanks. Tons of artillery. I mean, tons of vehicles. Adjust right hand side. Clones, move in. We need artillery onto that part here soon. We're going to lose these sabers. Tons more units. Tanks coming in from the rear. Oh, they have a tank in the back to destroy artillery. Alright, we got to build in more clones. We are going to be in the thick of this. Alright, keep on fighting, everybody. Hold position. Oh, they got more Hellfires and long range coming in too. My gosh. There's so many ground forces. Holy crap. Oh, that's a destroyed ship right there. Oh man, there's tons of vehicles on this. Alright. Let's bring in some LATs. We're not going to be able to keep up the range, but we need the vehicle support. There we go. Go ahead and hold down. We gotta get to those Hellfires. They will take us out from afar. I appreciate you joining the struggle, Orion. Let's try to get to that bunker if you can. Come on, let's secure it. Almost there. There you go. Get inside of it. Alright, Sabers, come in. LAT, come on. We got some vehicles to take out. There you go. Alright, I'm pretty sure there's another Hellfire in the back over here we gotta take out. Oh, that's an anti-air. Get the LAT out of here. Snell tank in the rear. That's fine there. Another AAT over to the side. Let's go ahead and get that. My gosh. It definitely is a trap. Holy crap. Alright, let's go ahead and take over those guys there. Sabers, you guys doing okay? There we go. Starting to take out all these guys.
Stay on target. Die.
Alright.
Ready weapons. Lock and load. Incoming.
Oh, they're about to take over that turret. We need to get to that now.
Just a scratch, sir.
LAT, go join into that. There we go.
Give a minute, Troy.
Sabers, let's go ahead and take out these buildings in the back. Man, that turret is now ripping us up. There we go. Turns down. Sabers, keep on going. Don't stop. We're going to call an artillery run. Help is on the way. Get out of there now.
We can't waste any more time.
Alright, let's see about these Y-Wing bombers. There we go. Those factories are now down. Is that the Bad Batch? Oh no, heavy gunner unit. Look like Bad Batch though. Alright. Alright, now we got a little bit of breathing room. Let's go ahead and get some more troops on the ground. We got all the vehicles out of the way, so let's bring in artillery. We got some scout units still. Oh man, I appreciate the follow, Martin. Welcome to the struggle, my man.
This is another fine mess we've gotten into.
Let's go ahead and start scouting over this way. Looks like they got one objective point over here.
All clear, General.
Our base is under attack.
What's over here? Oh. Looks like they got some ground troops, not much. There we go. That was a win. I appreciate the follows, Dots. 2 dots. That's an interesting name. Alright, that was a heavy attack, but my gosh. Alright, let's go ahead and build up the space station, build up a ground part. What do we need to do here? In fact, actually, let's do a quick pause, and let's see what all do we need in different areas. Is it worth it to make turbo laser towers and defenses at this moment for what we have? Yes. Now we're down to 3,000. What do we need here? We already have that. So let's go ahead and build a heavy weapon factory here. I'm more worried about building up the ground parts of these places just because there's not much space-wise. They can come through, that's fine. But if we hold the ground, we hold them. Oh, let's move these 5 clones to come join our main... Oh, well, I had to unpause for that. Let's move these 5 clones over to here to come join our main ground forces, which will consist of these scout guys. This guy, Sabers, clones, and this guy. Alright. So now we're going to go ahead and make a scout unit to go ahead and take out this planet here. Derma 4.
Constructing.
We have just enough to get that. Now,
Squad stands together.
we do need more ships in general. Ooh, although I want to make our first Venator, and then we'll make the rest into Dreadnoughts after that.
Form up.
Unit in production.
Squad stands together.
Alright, Pro Droid, let's go ahead and scout out this guy over here. I appreciate the follow, CJ and Pernier. Perrier? Hello there, General Kenobi.
Construction complete.
Alright, there's nobody on that one.
Heavy guns operational.
Did the... Wow. Okay, sure. Yeah, I'll go take a free planet. This is a lot like Stellaris, but think of Stellaris as in Star Wars. But Stellaris is also a great game as well, but it has a lot more economy features. This is more of a war-based RTS game itself, where you do ground, space, and naval combat. Stellaris, I wish... This game is so much better than Stellaris in the way that you can do ground and space combat.
Reading you.
We might as well just spawn all the way. You know what? You know what? We'll just go right here.
Nothing we can't handle. Engaging drive thrusters. Nothing on the target.
Help! Help, my lord! I forgot that they got their units too.
Bearing set. Breaking comms.
All right, bring in the Peltas to start repairing.
Moving out. Understood. We're moving out. Who needs fixing? Understood.
But you get a lot more control of your units in this compared to Stellaris, in both the ground and space battles. That it just... Stellaris has a time and place, but this is something I just enjoy so much more, to be honest.
That takes care of that one.
Yeah, exactly. That is a great way to summarize a water fruit.
Arrived.
There we go. I can't send the Enterprise in this one just yet, I believe. I need a try mod for Stellaris to make them for Star Wars. Alright, how many troops have we got here? 6. That's kind of healthy-ish. Do we have that ATT? I really want to bring in more of those guys. There we go. Let's go ahead and get in another ATTE. Oh, yeah, there we go. Let's bring it down to here, and then we're going to push forward into this part. Although, I'm surprised we haven't seen a Lurker Hulk just... Ooh, just get that Venator in here. Come on. Come out of the way. You turd. I was in the middle of moving you down. Yes.
Course plotting.
Now move. Alright, now let's see. What else can we get into here? Let's see. Capital ships.
Unit.
We're just going to keep on making these, right? Every place is going to get a Venator along the front lines. That's going to be outrageous. It's going to be horribly expensive. We're going to fund it.
Stand by.
Alright, let's also get some more Dreadnoughts. Alright, let's move these guys down to here.
Right away, sir.
And then we're going to push through here, and then we're going to start being pretty good, actually. Now, if you guys want to see more, click into the live, turn your phone sideways, and the screen is going to get so much larger for you, too. Let's begin. Now, the first thing we're going to drop this time, now that we got an ATTE, is we're going to drop that ATTE. It's going to help us give a little bit more medical support for our infantry. Although we're starting in a very interesting place. We only have 500 credits, which kind of sucks, but we will make do with it. The best thing we can do is get this to get some more support. Artillery piece inbound, and clones and sabers. Let's let them all spawn in now. I wish I was an ATT. Do you see this thing, man? That is something right there. Look at that face. It's a face only everyone can love. Alright, one clone, go ahead and jump into there. One more unit jumping into here. Let's see. What is our first objective? Let's go to here. Except for, I want 2 of you guys go take over this factory. If you don't make it, that's on you.
Ready weapons.
Alright, let's see. We have to get this command post that has 5 here. When we get that, we'll actually get... Oh!
Keep it together, soldier.
Fall back, good sass. Fall back.
Let's
Unit
move.
destroyed.
I'm going in.
They did bring out their troops a little bit faster than ours, but that is fine.
This the Republic has produced.
The ATT's got our back. There we go. And the artillery.
Away, sir.
Good work, men. Anyway, how are you guys doing? Going through the swamp. You will get this factory. I believe in you. Alright.
Secured a build pad.
Stick with the plan.
We have a new operational base. Artillery, let's move over to here. You guys go take over this. Let's drop in the additional troops, which is basically just going to be a bunch of clones.
Move to cover. Spread out.
You're clear to move on.
Alright, once those come through... oh, we got a speeder over here.
I've got you.
Congrats, my guys. You guys are holding out. Anyways, I loosely base the LAT on the patrol. Yeah, basically. Yeah. Oh, awesome. Did you already make that card for Star Wars Legion, Fogoth? That'd be awesome if you did. That means I have to paint that. To get onto the battlefield. I really need to do that. Republic IRS here, Trooper, have you paid your taxes? It's going to come out of the next commission statement. Galactic Conquest, I believe. Wait, what is your favorite mod of Empire at War? I don't know. I have only played a few mods. I haven't gotten into the thick of a lot of them just yet. But I do have 3 that I enjoy a lot so far.
Secured a build pad.
And it's Fall of the Republic, Humanity's Retaliation, Halo mod, really good mod, still being worked on though. And then a Stargate Atlantis mod. That one, I just love it. It's so good. Because Stargate Atlantis was an old TV show that I almost never got to expand my knowledge on. But being able to play then an RTS game for the mod, is just amazing.
Course plotted.
Try remake mod. What
Adjusting navigation.
Which remake mod? I think there's a few.
Got him.
I know there's a few that's labeled even just a remake mod as well, I believe. Very good. You guys clones? You guys are doing a little side mission over here.
Advancing.
Oh!
We secured a build pad.
Well, good job, artillery. Go ahead and get down to there. They came through our back lines. Better defend us. Oh my gosh. Sabers, go to the back and defend our artillery. Come on, artillery, shoot! Oh, it's gone.
Yes, sir. Targeting.
Yes, sir.
Ah.
Area.
Well, at least we stopped them from taking over that objective.
Get some.
Alright, anyway, you guys push them to here.
For the Republic. Steady. Who dares wins?
Alright, see you, Fogoth. I appreciate you joining in, my man. Thrawn's Revenge? I definitely could try it for sure. The only thing... I think I've tried Thrawn's Revenge, but the only thing that was a little bit weird with it... I'll have you guys take over this. Is, the individual units, they weren't squad-based, they were individual-based. Which is okay. It's just a different way to play.
Understood, sir. We can't waste
If I'm remembering it right. But sometimes these mods all start to blend in just a little bit.
Establish your position.
There we go. Alright, last 2 buildings there. We might as well just call a Y-Wing bomber and just enjoy the little view. Let's do that. Our clones in the background. Those didn't look like Y-Wings.
Build pad.
Why do they look like headhunters? We got headhunters in this one. Interesting. Not headhunters. What are these guys? Do you guys know what those ships are? They sniped our artillery, the little, tricksy little hobbitses. Alright, build that,
Building.
build that. Now let's also go back to our main place and then build a artillery piece as well. That's fine. Ooh, let's get this ATT. We haven't lost ours, so we're going to bring this one to the front.
Get those walkers over here.
Cruising speed.
Alright,
Awaiting
let's
your orders,
keep
sir.
on building up our troops.
Complete.
Let's see. What else do we want to bring or build? Those are all fine there. Let's see.
Beginning construction.
Build that.
Awaiting your
What
orders,
is
sir.
this? Provides cost reduction for...
Complete.
Yeah,
Beginning
we'll get that.
construction.
What is this? Cost reduction? Yeah, well, that's a good upgrade. Sure. I don't know if those were the ARC 170s. They must have had the flaps down, but I didn't see the guns onto the side or the back the back hole as well.
Vehicle in
Another one of
production.
these guys. All right, drop this guy down into here. There we go. That's looking tanky. Expanding the fronts, sir. The fronts are this way, not that way. We are going up, not down.
Constructing unit.
All right, let's build that. This looks... Oh, okay, that's the light frigate yard.
Beginning construction.
We'll start that next.
Constructing.
And this after that. Because this is a safe planet now. This is not a safe planet, so let's work on building this. Let's go ahead and probe over to here. Start building up that. Bro, I spent 3 weeks on the playthrough with 300 planets. I'm more than halfway through finally. That's what I'm saying, man. It just gets insane at times. But it is also exactly why we love this game.
Nothing we can't handle.
Alright, fall back just a second. There we go, let's begin. Should be another easy win onto this part. How far are you? Oh, hey Frank, how you doing, man? We're doing pretty good. We are up to 1 hour and 30 today. We've done 3 hours yesterday, so about 4.5 hours on this playthrough so far. But, hey man, you didn't have to do that, man. Like, that guy was just kind of roaming. But anyway, let's bring in our Venator now.
Blast them. Engaging drive thrusters. Bearing set.
As you wish, Commander. Consider it history. Closing on the target.
Alright, let's bring in our Dreadnoughts, our
Understood.
Peltas,
We can do that. Moving out. Understood. We're moving out.
our anti-fighter groups,
Roger.
more acclimators,
There's nothing.
more acclimators, more acclimators, and more acclimators, and a couple more Peltas, and the Aquarius, and anti-ship. There we go.
This is the captain.
Man, dude, time does fly when you play this game, for sure. Oh, I did that repair way too soon. In fact, actually, everything over here is basically gone. Oh, yeah, I forgot about you. Yeah, you can come join. You're fine. I'm curious. You know what? In fact, you guys just attack here. Let's see if we get through this before you even get to us at this point. I appreciate the follow, Leonardo. Someone please teach me how to play this game, man. Well, definitely go ahead, click into our link tree on the Discord, and then join our Discord itself. Any questions you want to post onto there, we are more than happy to help you with. We have a ton of people that play this and play a ton of tabletop games that resemble this game as well. It's definitely a tricky one when if you haven't played a lot of RTS games, or if you have played a lot of RTS games and you're trying to join this, it is a hard one to learn. And every mod is different and plays a little bit differently as well. So that's a whole learning curve. By the way, for those guys that haven't, click into the live, turn the phone sideways, you'll see a lot more than what you currently see now. This is Star Wars Empire at War. Did you like playing the Republic or Separatist Alliance? I haven't played the Separatist Alliance just yet. I naturally have a good love for the Republic, so that's kind of a wavering thought. But I'd probably go Republic more than anything else. Alright. I don't understand why they retreat when this happens. They don't have any units, they only have the space station, so the station will just self-destruct. But hey, that's alright. That's alright. Adios, fish fin. Alright. Now that's taken over. Now we can bring in our ground forces. Which, this is healthy. I need to get more artillery in here, actually.
Copy that, sir.
Let's go ahead and drop down. But you get out of the way. Let's drop down 2 groups of clones at least. And then the rest of you come over to here. Let's go ahead and start building up this. And building up a barracks. And then let's go ahead and... let's bring you down to here. And then for here, let's go ahead and build up that. Yes. Ooh, and that station's coming up. Yeah, Empire at War on your For You page. Hell yeah, man. Welcome to the struggle. Oh, shoot. Speaking of which, there's artillery pieces. Oh, my gosh. All right. Everyone on the front line, you're getting artillery. I thought I made an order for those at some point. You guys all the way over to here. You over to here. There we go. Alright. Are you going to make anything else for me? Yes, you will. Enemy fleet? Where the fuck is that? I'm waiting. Oh, they are fighting here. We just upgraded our base. We are ready for you. Welcome, Justin. And if you want, this is the main game we stream. Feel free to go ahead and follow along to see so much more. And we're actually doing a modded version right now, which is the Fall of the Republic. Alright, so we got 1 vendor up front, but we're going to get much more reinforcements. They got 4 dreadnoughts, and they got a Bulwark battle cruiser, which I do need the 3D print in my real-life game or whatnot for Star Wars Armada.
Standing by.
Just push up to here. I appreciate E-Man the man. I appreciate the follow. Will troops change to Empire appearance or... So they don't... I don't know if they ever do the Order 66 in this mod. I think they do. I appreciate the follow, Jason. But in this part specifically, this is kind of more of a sandbox mode where we are only having... I should be getting so much more ships. This should be... interesting.
Let's blow something up.
Let's keep you next to this part over here. If we are not going to get extra help, we need to get this vendor probably even away potentially. But I thought we were going to get more help than this. This is not a lot.
You got the captain. Cruising speed.
This used to be a judicial ship, you know.
Y-wing standing by.
Well, and that's the thing. They no longer make Armada, so I 3D print my ships. In fact, I got some UNSC that I'm printing out that I'm helping with the community with playtesting. I'm also working on a Covenant fleet and a few others. Alright, let's turn this guy around and get ready. Turn around, good sir. Make a U-turn. Yeah, and then actually, on the tabletop game itself, if you look into the videos, we mix Armada, X-Wing, and Legion all together to make a grand game or whatnot as well. Currently, we're doing a game called The Invasion of Kashyyyk, where we're taking Star Wars Armada and Star Wars Legion and having the game side by side to help feed into the main tactics. Although I don't like this in the sense, we will probably lose a vendor and we will not be able to take out much. We might as well fight it out. They just took out our last part there. Let's see. We're going to have to come back around to take out these guys. Yeah, that as soon as we lose the engines, we can't retreat onto it. But honestly, I probably should have for that fight itself. I was expecting to get a lot more reinforcements with this big station. It might not come with the big station for the reinforcements like I thought. The game is called Star Wars Empire at War. Alright, there goes that there. Although we are probably going to lose that. We're going to go ahead and just all resolve the rest of this. Because this is just kind of our station off to the side. The mod is called Fall of the Republic, and it is a beautiful mod. Alright. So, we got to get ready, and let's... Nope. Other thing. You guys, over there. And we are going to have to hold our own. We have 10,000 credits and a million more on the way. Let's go ahead here. I didn't like losing that Venator. We're going to need more of those. So let's bring in at least one more. Yeah, we'll bring one more for right now. And let's begin the battle. Although the artillery that we just brought in is right In fact, that's awkward. The artillery's right there. It is not inbound just yet, but it was within moments. No, it's not on PS5, unfortunately. This is strictly a computer game off of Steam. I appreciate the follow, the 59MF, and the Max and Obi-Sean. Obi-Sean? Do you say it as Sean? That looks like Scene. How do you say that? I feel like it's Sean. Anywho, ATTE in the back. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's some good moolah there. We do have two things here. If they... You guys go hold that turbo laser tower currently.
Let's go.
Let's see. You guys, let's go ahead and just take over this.
The enemy has been spotted.
We're going to be making hard points as much as possible. Turbo laser tower there. Go take over that factory over here.
Situation.
ATTE, stay right there. You guys, oh man, there's going to be so much stuff we got to do here soon. Oh, you guys take that over. Let's see, what should we do? You guys over to here. You guys to here. We haven't done a base defense in a long time. Bunch of speeders coming inbound. Alright, we also need... When you guys go over to here, when you guys over here, when you guys over to here. We gotta take over all these turrets and all these platforms before the enemy comes in. Anti-infantry in here. Go ahead and get in cover. The first time you're defending a planet is a lot more chaotic than the second and third time. Just because there's so many more bases and everything else you can take over. Let's take over this and we'll do an anti... Yeah, we'll do anti there. Go to here. This is fine. Take cover. In fact, actually, you two go over to here and take over these posts. Here and here. Good job. Over to here. Perfect. You to here. You the vehicle. My gosh. Alright. You guys now over to here. Here and here. We are going to hold these dang lines. 4 snail tanks inbound. A lot more over here. Anti-vehicle if we can. That turbo laser tower needs to stay alive to keep us up. Let's go ahead and bring in some extra reinforcements. Barks, let's go do some things. Alright, 3 speeders coming inbound. We're going to drop off some bombs. That may or may not have done it, that the bombs didn't blow up anything hardly. Alright, that turbo laser tower is almost gone. Let's fall back to secondary positions now. Looks like they have a lot of vehicles coming inbound. That's okay. Alright, we're good there. We need to start taking out some of these in the background. Let's go ahead and have you guys into here. My gosh. Let's move more units over this side. Vehicle on this, and then we'll do infantry on that. Infantry vehicle. You guys join into here. Looks like they're attacking our secondary positions now. Everybody get into the barracks. There we go. They're just charging vehicle after vehicle. Bunch of speeders coming into the base trying to find out that side.
Keep it together, soldier.
Let's get into the shield. That shield will stay up as long as our shield generator stays up, and this is a good planet to defend. Alright, tons of... Oh, we got some juggernauts in here. Move those guys up. Let's actually defend this turbo laser tower. They're gonna fight that. Oh my gosh! Abort! Lower! Oh my gosh! That was close! Alright, juggernauts, you guys stay alive. Fight these dang guys. Oh, you guys are weak! Oh no! Protect your turbo laser tower as much as possible. Alright, we got 3 AATs. Tons of snail tanks moving in that direction. We got a turbo laser tower there. You guys go ahead. Come join back over to here. Looks like they are mainly vehicles, so we're going to react with vehicle turrets. Alright. That one low turbo laser tower is holding its own.
Unit destroyed.
But we're about to lose that part there. Let's retreat these clones over here. Almost done. Alright, snail tank down. Let's see. Tons of Snell tanks and AATs coming down the center in a very armored vehicle fashion. Do we have enough to support that? I actually... ATTE, move over to the side. We have to get ready for this. Man, this is an active freaking ground battle. Usually they're not this intense. Alright, turbo laser towers are now defending the outer perimeter. Looks like we got tons of fire coming inbound. Those snail tanks aren't going to last too much longer. Yeah, in fact, actually, they just realized they don't have enough to actually beat our actual defenses. They are on the retreat. We have won this round. Let's do it again. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. They lost 6 group of stamp speeders. They lost 4 companies of snail tanks. They lost a platoon attack company craft carrier. They lost whatever the heck an HAML is. Apparently we fought some destroyer droids and some commandos. And all we lost is some good old-fashioned clones. I need to build a... Oh, you poor buggers. Alright, I'm going to begin this and I'm going to retreat them. Because these poor artillery pieces came in a little bit too late. But we will start to make a heavy weapons factory so that we don't have to keep on... Retreat, my transports! Retreat! Fall back into the abyss of which you have came. Now we can retreat as soon as the little gold thing on the side goes away. Hello, Peter. How you doing, man? By the way, for those of you guys that haven't yet, go ahead and join into the live, click onto it, turn the phone sideways, and the screen will get a lot larger and you can see so much more. Yeah, this mod's very smooth. I honestly really like it. It's one of my favorites. This is Fall of the Republic. Man, we're almost up to 7,600 followers. That is insane. The goal for today was only 7,550, but you guys are blowing that out of the water. Alright. Those have been defended. Let's see about heavy vac. Yes, yes. All resolve. You have been defeated. The main fleet is here. Main fleet will go back over to here now. And we'll continue this up again. Now let's go ahead and build up more ships itself. We need... What, the ones? Yeah, the ones. Alright, do we have enough to take on the ground forces? We do. Oh, we need the artillery. Speaking of which... Nope, you belong down there. You belong over here. Hey, sometimes people love to just play this game side by side or whatnot with us, and that is always more than welcome. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what else do we need to do. We have so much we have to do, in fact. Alright, once those artillery pieces land there, we'll take over this, and then we'll take over here. Then we'll clean up Bestine 4, then we'll start building up our defenses, and then we'll start taking on the interior. The game is awesome. But hey, if you ever want to rewatch these lives or watch more of this gameplay, I post these onto YouTube afterwards. It's always Noble Struggle, whether it's here, TikTok, anywhere. But it's always a good time. Always a good time. In fact, I'm waiting for my daughter to come home. She should be here about next 20-30 minutes. So we'll have about another 30 minutes of this. Then we'll go ahead and save this, publish it onto there for YouTube for you guys if you guys want to watch. And yeah, this is kind of our daily norm. Not really the stream, but the good time and us playing some good Star Wars. Usually we're on the tabletop though, playing Star Wars Legion and or Armada. Ooh, I need to bring in some more basic clones. I don't have a lot of these guys here. I appreciate the follow, Fatha, Beta Boy, and gosh, I wish I could say that. Tenshi? I actually sounded pretty good. I'm going to live with that. Tenshi until I'm told otherwise. Alright. You guys, we are going to...
Let's do this.
Stay sharp.
Let's go to this command post here. Hell yeah!
Ready when you are.
Alright, you guys down to this command post here. Artillery, stay up there. We'll have you get some reinforcements here soon. Oh, we can walk through the woods. Good to know, clones. Good to know. You're leaving your ATTE by itself, though. Hopefully you have strategized against that. Oh, that's cool though. It leaves little marks into the ground. Run, my little dude. Run! Not really little, but you know.
We secured a build pad.
Oh, but you guys can't go through the... Oh, that's not ice. That's actual water. Okay, I see that. Yeah, this is Star Wars Empire at War. It is a great game. We play the Fall of the Republic mod currently, but we will jump from mod to mod every now and then. Alright, we got the middle. Let's go ahead and bring in some extra reinforcements, like some sabers and some scouts. We'll even bring in another artillery piece. Why not?
At maximum unit capacity.
Anytime, of course. Alright, we'll take this over, and then we'll push on south. You guys, take over that.
Sir, over here.
Let's start pushing over to here before they take over that vehicle factory.
Form up. We're in.
Alright, we got this. Let's drop in some scouts.
At maximum unit capacity.
Do I like Total War games? I do indeed. I own most. The only ones I don't own currently, I think, is Shogun, Attila, and I think that's about it. I think I only... Oh, I might not own a Napoleon. But I have played the majority of Total War games, and I'm looking forward to the Warhammer 40k Total War game that's coming out here this year, I think. Which, Warhammer Total War 3 is also another great Total War game as well. And I enjoy that campaign doing the Mortal Empires or whatnot. That is amazing as well. There we go. Let's take out this turbo laser tower to the back. Looks like they got an anti-vehicle turn first. Heck yeah, let's get some juggernauts in here. Alright. We gotta get closer to take out this turbo laser tower. They're gonna just destroy us otherwise. Yeah, let's use that new juggernaut to work. Alright, you guys over to here. What is your favorite Total War game? Okay, that's all destroyed there. Let's take over this command post real quick.
We secured a build pad.
Yeah. I play all the different Total War Warhammers. Oh, Total War games actually. I've played everything from when I started with Medieval Total War 2 and Bretonnia and Rome, the first one. But I've recently been playing into Total Warhammer 3. I gotcha, Shogun. I don't know why. I've never gotten into that one. I want to, but I haven't yet. But eventually, though, once we can start getting paid for a lot of the things that we do, like especially like TikTok with our videos and everything else, we will eventually be doing a lot more lives and videos for different RTS games in general. In fact, Total War games is one of the games I really want to do as well. I'm actually currently playing a Mortal Empires campaign with that on the side. Hard to beat Rome Total War? It is. It is just a different feeling having a bunch of Legionnaires just go through and fight. Now, I also like playing as the Spartans or whatnot, as in... What's the faction in that? Is that just Greece, I believe? Alright, last little building left. Looks like both of our parties are now linking up. There we go. Alrighty. Let's see. We only lost one group of clones. It's not bad. Alright, let's build up these. And then we'll get a scout droid underway there. Another base there. Another weapon platform there. Garrisons. Okay, that's what helps us out. So we need to build the blue ones, actually. Okay. All those are fine. Let's bring in the Venator for here. The tricky part that we're trying to do right now is we're trying to feed our ground battles, well, our newest troops, while also keep on pushing up to expand our front lines to hold them off from creeping in. We're doing good so far, but gosh, it is an uphill battle, it seems, at times. Let's build this as well. Probe droid, let's go over to here. Have you heard about the Total War Star Wars? I have. I have not seen anything officially onto the Star Wars one, but I've heard about the 40K, and my gosh, dude, like we are going to do it. Noble Struggle wise, so like I have 40K armies. I have Space Marines, I have Necrons, and I have Death Guard. I want to eventually merge tabletop games together to have like how many B1s does it take to take out a Space Marine, right? Like how many thousands of B1s does it take to take out one Space Marine? I want to know. I want to see that, right? I also want to take then in a weird sense of like how many Halo Spartans, because there's another tabletop game that I play too that is Halo Flashpoint. I have it unopened. I still need to open it because I'm doing the Invasion Kashyyyk, which is just insane. But I want to take a Spartan. Like how many clones does it take to beat out a Spartan or whatnot? Or how many grunts does it take to beat out? Oh, there you go. How many grunts from Halo does it take to take out a Space Marine? Right? Like, what kind of echelon of just grunts from Halo will it take to have that happen? And I want to merge these tabletop games together and mix them all up and see how they verse with some good overall strategy and lore and everything else. But I haven't figured out a good balance for that all just yet. Let's build that up there. The good thing about talking a lot is it means we get more funds because we keep on getting paid. Let's go here, build up that. Looks like nothing crazy. Let's go ahead and cut the head off of the snake and build it up over here. I really want some Star Wars tabletop, StarCraft tabletop models to paint. Honestly, I haven't ever played StarCraft that much. It's a weird thing because StarCraft's the more popular, but I see a lot of people wanting to play it, and it's something I want to get into. I just never got to it. But the tabletop series for everything is just awesome. Another thing I haven't got into is Gundam battles. People love that or whatnot. I am currently doing the Fall of the Republic mod currently. 20 suicide bombers. Yeah. Basically, 20 grunts just with double fisting plasma grenades charging towards a Space Marine. Does that blow them all up or whatnot? I also want to see the Flood, man. Like, could you imagine, like, the Flood attacking clones and watching the clones be corrupted over time and then having this, like, infection-based game? Kind of like that, that one story where there was a... We're going to actually put our units over here for a second. But there was this capital ship that actually had like this plague of an infection go on, like a zombie thing. And they made this whole story out of it. And I want to recreate that. Actually, the Clone Wars TV show touched on that a little bit with those space parasites picked up from Geonosis. But I really want to do like a zombie thing with clones as well. But there's always so many ideas. So many things out there.
Engaging drive thrusters.
Who needs fixing?
This is it. Right, sir.
Alright, there's that. Oh yeah, the Flood versus the... I know exactly what you're talking about. It's the thing that Palpatine really made the Death Star for and all the capital ships for. And it's the big enemy in the background. Yusavong, I believe is how you say that. Who will win, the Flood or the Tyranids? That's the best thing, right? Like, okay, let's run with that for a second, right? So, like, the Flood corrupts everything that's dead. The Tyranids turn the biomass into more biomass. So, does the Flood win or does the Tyranid win? Because the Flood re-parasites something, the Tyranid takes the biomass and create something different. I would actually say the Tyranids are the perfect counter to the Flood because the Flood rely on an actual host that died and repossessing. Actually though, the Tyranids might then be a Tyranid warrior. When they die, the Flood can repossess. That's so freaking weird. That's just a game of, like, if you ever play Magic the Gathering, right? That's like two blue players playing against each other, just countering the counter, the counter, the counter. And it's just a constant countering battle. That is an interesting... See, that's the kind of things I want to see, like the multi-universe kind of stuff and just jumping right into the thick of it with it. It looks like they got a few... Oh, they're charging towards us. That is just fine. How is our Pelta? We're doing fine there. Hey, Venator, we only got one of you. Can you be a little bit more impressive? And like turn to fight the guys. With biomass, analyze what they ate and create a counter for it. And that's the thing, right? Like, it would just keep on evolving, right? Could you imagine what would happen over like 1,000 years of if those two factions fought? What kind of behemoths would come out of that? Like, not just a grave mine, right? Because that's like the final form for the Flood. But like, what kind of insane thing would come from the Flood fighting the Tyranid? What would the Tyranid come up with? Humanity would be gone. Humanity, that would be it. That would be it. Shoot, that's like a matchmaking dating kind of thing. Tyranids and Floods? Oh, you guys are a perfect match. You guys will last forever. Exactly. All the other factions would be like, I'm not having a part of that. I'm getting out of there. Looks like I got that light destroyer. 2 light destroyers left, and then we're down.
Got you on the comm.
We're doing pretty good. I don't even have to do anything on that side.
Good shooting, sir.
They do have some reinforcements coming in, and a couple more stations, but not too much. Let's control all and push forward.
Can't handle.
Down that scout.
Engaging drive thrusters.
Shooting, sir.
Alright, now they're retreating, which I understand. I would just auto-resolve as well. There's no way we're going to win after that. Alright. I appreciate the follow, Jameis. Welcome to the struggle, my man. We're only 8 people away from 7,600 followers. Man, that is so awesome, you guys. That is so awesome. I appreciate every one of you. I had one Venator. I had one Venator in that fleet. Although, really, I don't need a lot of them just yet. When those Lurker Hulks start coming up, that's when we're going to need them a lot. But,
Construction complete. Constructing unit.
we do have our one base cranking out some. Now, let's go ahead. Can we make clones yet? We can't.
Enlisting.
You are just going to make a bunch of clones. You are going to make a base for clones. Alright, let's see. What else do we need? We need to start building up some
Building under
defenses
construction.
there. Get out of here. I do not care for you right now. We will make ATTs. Oh, okay, this is going to be kind of our main... Alon's going to be kind of our main building base right there.
Training soldiers.
You will just make more clones. And yes.
Construction.
How are we doing here? 2.
Bring her around.
Alright, let's get these guys all together, and then we'll move them in.
Recruiting.
Build those 5 to replenish. And, yeah, that's healthy.
Get those walkers over here.
Alright, and I appreciate the follow, Rhett. Welcome to the struggle. So what we're going to do next, we're going to take over this planet. We're going to take out Bestine 4. I think that's where we're going to call it for the recording for today. Let's go ahead and jump down with our these ground forces in. But for the remainder of the time, feel free to join into the live. Turn the phone sideways. It's going to get so much larger for you. And if you want to see more of this, tabletop gaming, or just have a good time, feel free to follow along. Welcome. I appreciate it, Gundam Witch. Welcome to the struggle. Let's begin. Alright. It's a good fitting. Gundam Witch and this planet looks very dark, dark magic-like. Dark side aura.
Moving in the target zone. We do this together.
Alright, let's drop in some normal clones.
Capacity.
First thing we're going to go for is this heavy weapons factory, and then this command post right over here. And then we're just going to push right in. We're just going to go. Alright,
Set up your shots.
let's go for it.
Hey. Ready when you are.
Let's go ahead and build up this just to get a couple extra units, just in case.
Second vanguard.
You guys are going over to that side.
Let's do this.
You guys over to this side.
Incoming.
There we go for that.
We secured a build pad.
Can we? There we go. Let's take over that.
Construction complete.
Take over that. This is Star Wars Empire at War. This is the old 2006 game that keeps on getting modded till today.
Wrist rocket.
Well, not till today, up to today. Yeah, no, they actually stopped the mod support today. They decided that it's over after 20 years of this. 20 years? That's insane. That's older than half of the viewers. I'm kidding. Maybe. I don't know.
Moving in the
That's an
target
interesting
zone.
thought.
That was something.
At maximum unit capacity.
Alright, let's close out that. Let's keep on pushing forward.
Stay strong, boys.
Looks like we got that command post right there. Should be easy enough. Bunch of B1s inbound. That should be okay. You guys go ahead and take over this factory over here. There we go. Snell tanks and Droidicas coming inbound, but that's fine. Alright, that's down there. Hunker down. B1's coming in. Artillery's coming to be coming in here soon, though. Alright. Doing good there. Getting command posts now. Was 6 when the game came out with the mods even then? Hey, you know, back in the day, though, they didn't have the mods. I remember it was a 2-disc game, I think it was. And then the DLC was the 3rd disc, I believe, if I'm going off of memory right. I had a Windows and Vista XP computer at that time. But, I don't know, XP wasn't that bad. What mods do you use, if any? Honestly, this is a mod. This is Fall of the Republic, which is Clone Wars mod. Then there is Humanity's Retaliation, which is a Halo mod in development, still being worked on, but really looking forward to it. Then there is a Stargate mod that's out. I think it's finished, but I really like it a lot because it focuses on Stargate Atlantis, which is just a home favorite of mine. But I recommend those 3 for sure. Then Star Wars Battlegrounds was also extremely good too. I played the second one, more or less, the Star Wars Battlegrounds 2 saga, where then you added in Clone Wars and Episode 1. But they never came out with one for the actual 3rd episode either. Have you played the LOTR Battle for Middle-earth? Yes, I have, and it is amazing. I loved it. Honestly, I'm a big Rohan player. I don't know. The older I get, the more I like Gundor, but I also like Rohan a lot. One of my favorite things to do would just be to play the campaign and go through it and recreate those battles. And in fact, we might even do that here on TikTok. When we come big enough to about 10,000, and when I can start replacing this with my main day-to-day job, we might even go ahead. Let's drop these Y-Wings right. Get closer real quick. I can't drop bombing run. Oh, we have to take this out first. Alright, we got to take out this jammer before we can bring in the bombing run. But as soon as we get to 10,000 followers, we're going to start changing up some things on the channel. One of the first things we're going to do is we're going to host a weekly game of basically Galactic Conquest on the tabletops itself. So we're going to take Star Wars miniature games and make it to where every week is a turn. And you guys help choose fundings for which planet and everything else. We're figuring out the logistics on that on Discord, along with the miniature logistics through a couple different board game developers. But it's all indie-based, so all these guys that are working on things, they are just solely doing it because they love Star Wars. And it's awesome to be a part of them, to be honest. Alright, let's keep on pushing on this way. All those games are amazing. They're definitely amazing. Isn't there another Republic mod called Rise of Palpatine? There might be. There is a ton of mods, though, to be honest. There's just an absolute ton of them. There is more mods than... over 30 plus really good, fully developed mods for this game. And they do. They really need... They need good Lord of the Rings games, man. Like... Now that 40K is starting to get some good love, and Star Wars, well, Star Wars got a lot of good love. It hasn't got a lot recently, but I'm hoping for it. Although, Jedi Survivor games were very fun. I liked the Jedi Survivor games a lot. The Outlaws, I didn't like too much. But, Will UK, I appreciate the follow, my man. But I'm hoping for more Star Wars love. And also, speaking of which, if you guys haven't watched the Maul series on Disney Plus, definitely do it. It is a great series to watch. What is shooting at us? Oh my gosh, there's one little guy right there. I didn't even know that guy was pecking off our guys in the back. There we go. Nice! Yeah, and honestly, it's a very fun game. The last time we did was Invasion of Kashyyyk. No, Siege of Kamino. And that was 64 episodes of 10-minute long battle reports of just dice rolling, troops being shot, troops reinforcing each other, objectives being taken. It was a colossal game. We're in the middle of doing that as well with the Invasion of Kashyyyk currently. Alright, now that we got that, we might as well go ahead. We'll take over this place, and I kind of want to start pushing into this area right here, because it's the same thing. I might as well push into this too. Well, that's the thing where we're just going to keep on pushing, huh? Alright, I need to build a second fleet. That's what I really need to do. So I can start taking out the inner cores, as well as taking out everything else.
In production.
Alright, let's build up these guys here. Let's take the battle droid and scout out Bestine 4. Which do you stream on Twitch? Do you stream on Twitch or only on TikTok? I have a Twitch. If you want to subscribe to it or feel free to follow to it, you can. I currently only do Twitch, but we're working on navigations of doing YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch at the same time. Wow, they're fighting us. Screw me. They got benevolence. Oh boy, we're just all resolving that. We're all resolving that. Big fleet, move into here. Come on, can you get there in time? You gotta get there. You gotta get there. Come on, almost there. Oh, we're going in. This is a mod. This is Fall of the Republic. And let's go fight our first big fight. Oh my gosh. We're not ready for this. I was just working on building a second fleet. Oh my gosh. That is huge. Oh, screw my life. Alright, bring in everything.
Flight plan. Breaking comm silence. There's nothing we can't handle. Engaging drive thrusters. On my way, Commander.
We need more dreadnoughts.
Consider it hit.
Oh my god, that ship's gone.
On my way,
Oh no. Oh my gosh. We should have got a little bit closer. That just destroyed that. Oh man.
As you wish, Commander. Consider it hit.
I'm still spying in everyone. Momentary lapse of judgment. 1 moment. Almost there. Oh, it's retreating. Oh, it just sniped me. That's not the Malevolence. It's called the Devastation. But it's like one of the same ships. Ah. Dude. That was... The dude had a grudge. He just came by, pimp slapped our acclimator, and left. He's like, don't you ever bring something like this again into this system. We don't want this. And then left. Alright, we'll build up the acclimator again. Oh gosh, guys. We are going to have to start getting ready.
Awaiting your orders, sir.
Well, alright. Anyway, let's take these guys back over to here and fight for this and keep on building up this. Oh my gosh. Alright. We're not going to all resolve that because we'll just lose. Yeah, so it's another variant. In this mod, there's a few different. In fact, actually, eventually you can get some heroes. And there's a witch that has a really good ship. And in fact, they even do some story modes with this too, where you can play out some certain battles. Oh, crap. He sniped the one ship. Oh, that's right. He did snipe the one ship that spawned my army specifically. So I have to reassign that. Okay. Alright. I see how it is. He That's funny. He sniped the one ship that summoned all my guys individually. Ah, well, we'll respawn those again. Looks like they got a Magnificent, but that's about it.
Locked on target.
Alright, I'm not even too worried about everyone here. Let's go ahead and just do movie mode for right now. And this is, of course, a good time to let you guys know. Click onto the live, turn your phone sideways. You'll see so much more in the gameplay itself. That is such a good view of just going around. And this is a built-in game mechanic, right, of the actual, the videos itself. It's just so good, right? That snipe was very sick. That makes me want to be a Separatist player just for that. Alright, looks like we got a Magnificent inbound that we're fighting. My gosh, how spread apart can we be? Let's just focus real quick and hit your target.
Reading you. Bearing set.
This is exactly why we spawn one ship at a time, because of how spread apart everyone is at the moment.
Breaking comm silence.
That's the way it's done.
Alright, looks like a couple of hard cells.
What is it, sir? Right.
There we go.
Targeting computers up. Got you on the comm.
Alright, looks like they're retreating. That is just fine. I would do the same. Alright. Now let's do the ground battle, and we're gonna call it there because I got my daughter coming in, and it's daddy-daughter time. Which we've been doing a lot of LARPing lately against some sword and shields or whatnot. It is fun to whack a kid. I can't say that. No, it's fun to go ahead and play against them or whatnot. To where you can just go ahead and take a foam sword and it's like fighting hobbits, man. It is just like a field of hobbits with swords, really. And like you get a couple of adults with like a great sword and you just start going to town. And they will eventually demolish you. They will just take you out. But you would try to take out as many of them before they take you out. But it is fun. Alright, let's bring in all these guys over to here. You over to here. Let's build up this planet as much as we can. And then we're going to land to the ground. Let's bring these guys up to here. Go to here. And let's begin. Oh, that's neat. There's an actual, looks like an acclimator on the battle map on this one. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. Alright, let's go ahead and spawn in our artillery. Let's get some clones. And then an ATTE. Looks like we got some civilian presence helping out over here. Oh yeah! Yeah, there is indeed an acclimator in the corner of that. You just can't really hardly see it. Go take out that centerpiece, you civilians. Let's get this going so you guys can try to survive a little bit longer. You guys are going to push forward and take over this part over here. We're also going to build this. Alright, let's see what else we got going on. Snell tanks coming from the side. Tons of Snell tanks. Artillery, you better be on that. We need more objective points. Oh, we're far away from that objective point. ATT, fall back and come back over here. We need more clones in this fight. Alright, there we go there. Let's see. Civilians, you're holding out. Let's get you a turret. Keep it going. There we go. Clones, come back and help fight against this artillery piece. There we go. Oh, shoot. Glad we started building those. There we go. Command post up. Let's bring that second artillery piece in, and let's bring in some sabers. And let's bring in some clones. And we're going to just keep on pushing up this way. Alright, you guys hold for right now. They got a ton of units going to start coming inbound. My gosh. Alright, you guys now, let's go ahead and move you over to here. Let's take you out of cover. Alright, Saber tanks. Sure, you do your own little hover thing or whatnot. That's fine. That's fine. B1's coming inbound. Looks like they're already starting to attack us. They got a Spire droid up ahead, but they're already down. There we go. Alright, we're pushing up on all lines now. Let's get these clones over to this way. Looks like they got one of those HMLs or whatnot. This ATT should be able to take no problem though. Alright, first thing we need to do is we need to take this armor line and take out this jammer or whatnot, which basically will stop planetary bombardments. Alright, clones, you come up the main line. Alright, let's put you guys all up. If you could choose which legion is that, which one would it be? Interesting. I don't want to be a basic and say 501st, but I do like the boys in blue. I would probably say the 501st. My secondary would probably be the 41st, which is the Yoda's battalion. Did you buy the game or discharged? The game's only $20 on Steam, if that's what you're asking. Is this the new mod that dropped out for Empire War Expanded? This mod hasn't been updated, I think, since last year. This is the Fall of the Republic mod. And it's currently available on Steam. Anytime, man. I appreciate the follow, Kyan. Welcome to the struggle, man. This is the main thing we stream. And we also play the tabletop version as well. Well, we're creating the tabletop version of this, I should say. Alright, let's keep on pushing to these vehicles over here. This is called the Star Wars Empire at War. Bunch of Snell tanks inbound. Let's go ahead and take cover. Oh, they're going to run us over. Make sure they don't. Those clothes, they're getting massacred. Alright, keep on pushing forward. Welcome to the struggle, Gabriel. Alright, we've got 2 Snell tanks left. 1 left. And we're still holding over there. There we go. Alright, keep on pushing forward. You guys are doing good over here. We got 2 more buildings left. Alright, you guys, it's turn to key into the fight. There we go. Looks like I got some crab droids. Oh, here comes some infantry. Let's go ahead and take shelter. This is Star Wars Empire at War. It's an old 2006 game that's on the computer, but you can get it now still on Steam for 20 bucks. Man, I wish I got commissions of how many times people bought this game after watching this live. It would be amazing. Alright, last little building left over here. Let's go ahead and unhunker down. This is a mod, but the mods are super easy to get on Steam. You just go to the Steam Workshop and subscribe to them. The mod's called Star Wars Empire, Star Wars Fall of the Republic. Alright, got some more clones coming up to help here in a second. Let's get some Y-Wings in here just for aesthetics. Might as well. And then we'll do a little bit of movie mode. Oh, man. Yeah, so the thing I had to do is I have to run in window mode for it to actually work out pretty well for me. That's a good little victorious thing there. Heck yes. But yeah, if I don't run in window mode, it just crashes it out. Okay, I'll accept that. And that's a new planet for our domain. And with that, we have now secured this left-hand side. We have fully actually made a line. There's that guy. There's that guy again. I see him No! Yes! We are going to fight this dang thing. Oh, I forgot to switch my fleet to make it to where I can spawn my ships in individually. Alright, that's fine. I needed all these guys anyway. Why are you facing me like that? You don't have to face me like that. Don't. Whatever you do. Don't. We do have to charge. So, we are charging. Gosh dang it. Why is it? Oh, man. This game is awesome for it. I appreciate the follow, Oscar. I remember trying... Oh, that's the same one before. I gotcha. Alright. Let's try to take out this heavy guy as much as possible. I'm surprised it hasn't tried to actually shoot us yet. Come on, Y-Wings. There we go. Y-Wings, let's take out its engines. We are not going to let this retreat. I'm waiting for it. It hasn't sniped us yet. Hasn't sniped us yet. Everyone, take that guy down real quick. Oh, there it is. Where'd it go? Oh, no. It was our Venator. It can one-shot a Venator? Oh, my gosh. My gosh, it is just ridiculous. Peltus, get back and kind of gain next to our guys. We are going to do everything we can to take out this behemoth. More dreadnoughts. Alright, everything we can. Take out its dang engines. This is a horrible idea. Take out its engines. Engines are down. We're down to 1 Pelta. Oh, it took out all of our healing. Oh, guys, this is going to be a wash. We are going to get into the thick of this. I don't think I can see where his cooldown's at. What game is this? This is Star Wars Empire at War Fall of the Republic. Well, the game is Star Wars Empire at War, then the mod is... Yeah. Yeah, wow, I say it without even thinking of it at this point. Alright, well, we took out the freaking behemoth, but we have lost some major casualties. Oh my gosh. That's one devastation down. That was nuts. That was nuts.
Reinforcements have arrived. Yeah, now you got it.
Alright. We got the Gazantes left,
Tide has turned.
and that's it. Really? You guys, it's one ship. One little baby. He's gone. I don't know how many they can have. It's a good question I don't know the answer to. But that was atrocious. That was a horrible...
Battle imminent.
Where are we finding out here? I guess we're not ending just yet. Let's begin this, and then we'll end afterwards. It's like they want us to keep on going on. Yes. Alright, let's begin here. And by the way, if you guys want to see more, we publish these onto YouTube after we get done recording. And we also run our own tabletop game as well, like Invasion of Kashyyyk and the Siege of Camino and the Trench Run. All those are on our TikTok videos as well. I appreciate the follow, the Red Starship. Alright, anything else? It's a little bit of something. We might be able to take out this Magnificent. We're going to try to take out that Magnificent. How often do I stream? I try to at least stream once a week on Thursday evenings between 8 and 10 p.m. But right now is a weird time. I am a single father, so I usually have my daughter right about now. But we've kind of switched the days that we have her for this weekend so she can go to a couple different events. And but yeah, usually once a week. I appreciate the follow, my man. Welcome to the struggle. Alright, the main goal is to shoot out this Magnificent. Alright, looks like we're starting to get enraged. Let's move full in. If we can take out the Magnificent, that would be pretty good. For what we got currently.
I can't see. Oh, targeting. I'm taking hit.
There we go. That's some good hits. There we go. Come on, there's only a couple more points left. Ah. That was close. That was close. They have 4 things left. I appreciate the follow, George and Filthy Air. I appreciate it. Welcome, Comey. Good to see you in as always. Unless they're going to charge. They're not going to charge their guys directly into... Are they? Are they? Can we get them? Oh, come on. Let's get this guy at least. 3, 2, shoot him! Oh, there's only one left.
Your orders? The laser banks are your primary target.
25. There we go. We got the dang Magnificent. I'll take that as a win for this battle for what we could do. Do you know if there's a way that TikTok tells me when you're live? I wish there is. I think there's a notification you can do, but the best thing you can do is if you join our Discord. We have a link tree on our TikTok, and or for if you're watching this on YouTube, you click into the description of the video. But on TikTok, there's a link tree. Click onto the Discord link. You jump right into our server, and then you'll get notified of every video and every time we go live. Let's go ahead and auto-resolve this. Well, we don't need to now. Look at that. Yeah, I wish they remade the game too. It would be great. It would be great. Alright, now with that, I'm going to pause before anything else crazy happens. When I come back, I hope to God I remember that we need to rebuild our fleet after destroying that behemoth. We need to really work on our main line for battlements and get ready for the onslaught that's going to be the Separatists crashing into us. Alright, now with that, I'm going to save, and I'll see you guys all next time. If you haven't followed along already, please do so if you enjoy watching RTS games, watching tabletop games, or just having a good time. But I appreciate you guys all joining us today. It's okay. Quit there and that. And then it's the slow pause for when everything starts to close out. All right. Hope you guys have a good one. I'll see you next time.